I think this could be. I think it probably is a game of the week. Honestly, we almost saw this matchup
Oh my god.
a little bit ago, but then unfortunately, Hamlin got hurt,
Yeah.
and we're thankful and we're happy that he's healthy. Or not healthy, but he's he's all right, right? He's not in critical condition anymore. He's up and around, so good for Hamlin. But in this game, the Bills, the Bills are gonna have to play their best game to beat the Bengals.
Battle of the gritty.
Yeah, two amazing quarterbacks. You could argue. Nah, you can't argue that. I was gonna say the two of the best quarterbacks, but Mahomes is still in. So I don't know. This is gonna be a fun ass game, bro. I think a game of the week guaranteed.
I mean, Joe Burrow is top 3 in my opinion. It's Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen. Then maybe.
You think Allen's better than Burrow?
Oh yeah, he can run better.
I don't think so.
He can run better.
I think Burrow's more
He's a bigger size. Yeah, I mean,
I think Josh Allen is a better physical specimen.
And
I think he's the best physical specimen quarterback in the league, bro.
Yeah.
He's huge and can take hits and run fast.
He wants to take hits.
But I think Burrow, the decision making in the pocket, the way his footwork in the pocket, he knows when he doesn't like to run. I mean, not that he doesn't like to run, but he doesn't abuse his legs. But when he needs to, he can get the first down easy.
No,
smart quarterback.
I think Burrow is just like one step above Allen. That's what I think. Just right now,
I kind of see
Allen is a lot of turnovers.
Mentality he brought from college. I think he spent 4 years, all 4 years there, right? And he became a leader in college, and now you can see it translate to the NFL.
Yeah, bro. The whole team believes in him. When the team is like, we got Joe Burrow, we can win any game, just like the Chiefs are. It's like the Bills are. They're like, we got this quarterback, we can win. The Bengals are the same way. We got Joe Burrow.
I see that, and Joe Burrow's game you can say is different. You can compare it also to like a better Tom Brady, a better younger Tom Brady, where he doesn't rely on his legs.
He wins mentally. He wins mentally. He knows what he's doing.
Knows the plays, knows the runs, knows when to make the right decision, when to make the right pass. Doesn't rely on running or size.
And that's where you could argue Josh Allen falters.
Yeah.
That for me, that's what makes Josh Allen maybe have the edge over Burrow is the capability of running, which is what
extending the play,
which is what this kind of league right now is requiring. I mean, you can see that also with with a quarterback like Zach Wilson. I mean, he can scramble, he can make those runs.
He doesn't know
when.
But
at this point, his mobility is just not as good, and he can't be a good quarterback. I think Josh Allen has both of those aspects.
And
he
he's
can run,
huge.
And he can run. He's huge, and he can be elusive, and he can hit the fucking defense,
jump over defenders,
truck them, and he wants that kind of action. A Brady or a Burrow doesn't want that.
He'll get up and be like, "Yeah, do it again." So no one's doing that. As a quarterback, no one's doing that.
I feel like it's a combination of both play styles and like a lot of physicality, which, in my opinion, makes Josh Allen the better quarterback, or the second best quarterback in my opinion. And that's probably why I'll take the Bills. I think it will be crazy close because the amount of talent that these teams have with the quarterback and the receiving. The only thing I will give the Bengals in this matchup is having Joe Mixon.
The Bengals have an actual running game.
Yes,
the Bills don't have a running game.
Singletary barely gets used. It's basically Josh Allen again, which
gets him
more banged up.
I don't want to. When they do
Singletary
use him,
and
he
Cook
pops off.
Cook is good too. Dalvin Cook's brother, James Cook, he's solid, bro. Like
they just don't.
I don't know why. They got to scheme more for them.
No, their O line is like pretty average. Yeah. Like for having an amazing quarterback like Allen, you would expect like they would have like reinforced the shit out of that like O line, but it's like good enough, but it's not.
It doesn't have to be though.
No, it does.
I know,
but I know he can run at any time, but you can't rely on that the entire game. You have to be able to sit in the pocket and
as good as he is with an average line. Imagine how great he could be with a good line.
And then he only really has Diggs. I know the other receivers are making plays here and there, but if he has a bad O line and he wasn't that mobile, then I don't think he'd be making a lot of these plays. Like his O line does let him down a lot.
Yeah,
I will say that. And they don't have a running game because their O line is not amazing. It's okay. It's good enough, but it's not amazing.
Against the Bengals?
The Bengals are fundamentally sound.
On the other side, the Bengals O-line is the same thing. Mm-hmm. Like, they had an amazing O-line at the beginning of the year, but now 3 stars are out.
Yeah.
So that's one big key. Like, for the Bengals this week, they're going to have 3 backup linemen in.
Burrow needs that protection.
3 backup linemen in, but at the same time, the Bills' pass rush is not good.
Yeah.
So it's literally like, it's like balanced, bro. Both teams are so balanced because what one team's like good at, the other team has the answer for it.
Yeah.
I don't know, bro. The one stat that jumps out for me that wants me to pick the Bengals is Josh Allen this year I think he has the most turnovers of a quarterback in the entire league.
Oh shit!
He has the most. He has. I mean, he probably has the most red zone interceptions. But if you combine fumbles and interceptions, I think he has like 30, 32 this year.
But it took him.
Think about that.
It took him a little bit.
And you know why? It's because Dable is the Giants coach now. When Josh Allen was known for giving the ball up in his first year. He had like a 50% completion rate in his first year. He kept turning it over. People like, this guy's not it, right? Like he's a potential guy. And then Dable came there and he taught Allen how to not turn the ball over. Dable leaves, goes to Giants, teaches Daniel Jones how not to turn the ball over. And now Josh Allen is way worse than he was, I think, a year ago at keeping the ball like safe, right? Like for you to win, the ball has to not be turned over that much. The only team to ever win like with having the turnover differential being like so much in the other team's favor was the Jaguars. They turned the ball over 5 times last week and they still won. No one is doing that. Like that was a one-off game. Like Josh Allen has to keep the ball safe. Okay. That's been his biggest problem this year.
So I agree with that. I'll give you that. And let's say that's how Josh Allen plays in the regular season. How about the playoffs? He changes in the playoffs.
I agree. He's playing amazing in the playoffs.
300 plus yards and 3 touchdowns plus
in the past few games in the playoffs. I agree.
It changes.
He does play, but last week against the Dolphins should have had no chance in that game with Skylar Johnson playing. The only reason they had a chance is because Allen turned it over. That's the only reason they had a chance. Allen turned it over.
So one bad playoff game.
I mean, I'm not saying it was a bad playoff game, but literally the reason the Dolphins were in is because of Josh Allen. Josh Allen keeps the ball safe. It doesn't turn it over. The Dolphins have no chance. 0 shot. So that's how I see the Bills being able to win is if they win the turnover battle. If they have more turnovers than the Bengals, Joe Burrow's going to take advantage, bro. That's what he does.